Yo, what up you guys? It's your boy the Kryptonian Saiyan here, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 251. And oh man, see, I gotta give Oda some props for this, man. And I said in the last chapter review, he's withholding information, might be better to just divulge exactly what he saw. I'm gonna retract that a little bit. I do feel as if, we could have got some of the revelation that the Skypiea, the El Dorado that Nolan, the Great Liar, was talking about was actually this island, Skypiea, and that it was actually part of Jaya. But I feel like Nami could have said, something a little more concrete. But as this chapter is now, I don't have a problem with it. Very good. I like just the punch that this chapter ended with. Very good storytelling. But the thing is, what really makes this chapter interesting isn't so much the revelation or how we got there, but it's actually instead Usopp's moment of bravery. And what I'm referring to is the fact that Usopp, he snuck away during the last explosion. I did catch that, I just didn't bring it up because when he ran off, he said, "Luffy, I'm leaving this to you." And I was just like, okay, Usopp was just running. I didn't feel like that was worthy enough to talk about given everything else that happened in the chapter, and I had to pick between Chopper's actions and Usopp, and it's just like Usopp's probably going after the ship, but we don't know that for certain, and that's kind of why I just kind of left that there, and I didn't want to go on a open-ended type thing. But what makes this work, Usopp's actions, is basically he takes control of their mission, if you will, while Sanji is, taking the opportunity to rib him, saying, "Oh, I thought Usopp was just blown away, or he just ran away." Usopp's like, "Look, you idiots, the ship's about to get out the way, follow me." And Usopp has a good idea in theory to have them grab onto his body, and he uses this utility belt in order to swing and get them onto their ship before it reaches the exit. But what I thought was interesting is they're beat the hell up because they're swinging all over the place, and Sanji says, "You're gonna pay for this," and Luffy says, "It would have been better if I just would have stretched." I actually thought it was Luffy who said, "Grab on to me," because I thought Luffy would just use his gum ability. But that just shows me right there, Luffy, while he trolls, Luffy's very intelligent. Very intelligent, like maybe it's battle smarts, but at the same time, stuff like that lets me know that Luffy oftentimes knows what the right choice is. He just chooses to take the more fun things. So that's cool. I'm still gonna make my Luffy Big Dummy series, but that's still pretty cool to see that. Now the real meat for this chapter and what I'm gonna focus on is once again the great world building that we're getting. So basically the gorillas, okay, what they've decided to do is to take advantage of the chaos on the upper yard. Like the Sky Knight's been taken care of, one of the vassals been taken care of. We'll never have this opportunity again, and they're looking to strike. And what I thought was interesting is while they're planning everything out, it's revealed that actually one of the vassals that was taken out by Luffy and the crew. And what we find out is Rocky, one of the things that she says is like, Aisa, you have to watch it because these guys from the Blue Sea, they're pretty powerful, or the intruders. So that was cool to see that. And what I thought was also interesting is we're getting reactions from the other three vassals. And it looks like the guy who's the leader of the vassals is just like, I have to step in. I can't ignore some of this. I can't ignore all of it. And then you have one of the others saying, "Oh, well, the enemies of the Kami, they won't make it past dawn." And it's just like there's this big war coming, and you can just tell they're kind of approaching. And it kind of reminds me of what happened with Alabasta, where Koza and the rebels are trying to, move in on the castle with Vivi's father. But the thing is like you have similar stuff, but at the same time, I'm kind of getting Game of Thrones vibes too, because this reminds me of some of the stuff that happened in Book 2 of Game of Thrones. Like, again, I don't think Oda would have borrowed from Game of Thrones so much, but this was really good. Just like the different things that are taking place, like the story's moving forward, but we're getting more questions. You know, it's just like you think it might be this, and then boom, he hits you with something else. But while that's going on, you know, with Nami saying, "Oh, this was part of Jaya," and Luffy and the others get on the ship, you know, he hits you with another thing where there's a miniature war taking place, and you're seeing the different reactions. You know, this is a very masterful build up for this Anel character, because you're wondering, did he have something to do with Jaya having part of the El Dorados, the Sky Island, you know, ripped apart? You know, was that part of it? You know, why are the gorillas so pissed off at him? Like, it's just so many different things going on. And what happened with Chopper? You know, who saved them? Was it the giant Southbirds? Like, just so much is taking place right now, man. I can't fully wrap my head around it, but I just love what we're seeing with Oda right now. Very masterful writing. My chapter question for you guys is going to be, what impressed you the most? Was it Oda's revelation that Skypiea used to be part of Jaya? Was it potentially the Southbirds saving Chopper and the Sky Knight? Or was it the whole marching of the war? Was it Luffy saying, maybe we should have, you know, used my devil fruit ability? Very, very good. But as always, guys, if you're liking that to say, hit that like button, comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.